Ever finish breakfast only to feel more tired than when you woke up? Or maybe you've blamed that mid-morning slump on just getting older. But what if I told you it might be what's on your plate? Today, we're tackling 5 common breakfast mistakes that sneak into our routines after 60, and simple, delicious fixes to keep you energized all morning long. Now, I'm not here to scold anyone about cereal choices. Heck, I've been guilty of reaching for the quickest thing in the pantry too. But as our bodies change, what worked at 40 might leave us dragging at 65. The good news? A few tweaks can turn your morning meal into a powerhouse. Let's start with the mistake even I used to make. Mistake 1. Skipping the protein. Maybe you're not hungry at dawn or toast and jam feels easier. But here's the thing. Protein is your morning anchor. It keeps blood sugar steady, muscles strong, and hunger pangs at bay. My neighbor Fran used to nibble a muffin with her tea, then wonder why she'd crash by 9 a.m. Now, she scrambles 1 egg with spinach and melts a slice of cheese on top. Takes 3 minutes, and she says it's like swapping a rickety raft for a steady ship. Don't worry, you don't need a steak at sunrise. Spread almond butter on that toast, stir chia seeds into oatmeal, or mash half an avocado with a handful of cottage cheese. Even a slice of turkey tucked into a whole grain wrap works. The goal? Get something protein-rich past your lips before the day gets away from you. Mistake 2. Sweetening the morning too much. Those frosted flakes, pastries, or even healthy granola bars. They send blood sugar soaring, then crashing. And when energy nosedives, guess what we reach for? More sugar. It's a cycle that leaves you and your pancreas exhausted. Try this. Swap sugary cereal for old-fashioned oats. Cook them in milk or a milk alternative for extra protein. Toss in some nuts and drizzle with honey after cooking. You'll use less but taste more. My buddy Walt mixes in a spoon of peanut butter and says it's like dessert for grown-ups. And if you're really in a rush, grab a hard-boiled egg and a banana. Not glamorous, but it'll carry you farther than a donut. Now, I know habits run deep. Maybe you've had the same breakfast for decades. But what if one small change, say, adding a handful of almonds to your yogurt, could mean fewer creaky joints or afternoon naps? Worth a try, don't you think? Speaking of coffee, we'll get to that. But first, let's talk about a mistake that's so easy to overlook, especially if you're cooking for one. Let's talk about a breakfast blunder that's so common, most of us don't even realize we're making it. Mistake 3. Forgetting the fiber. Now I get it. When you're rushing to get the grandkids off to school or beat the morning traffic to your doctor's appointment, grabbing a slice of white toast or a plain bagel feels easy. But here's the rub. Refined carbs like these digest fast, leaving you hungry and your gut grumpy by mid-morning. And after 60, our digestion needs all the help it can get. Swap that spongy white bread for something with oomph. Whole grains, oats, even a flaxseed waffle. The fiber keeps things moving, stabilizes blood sugar, and feeds the good gut bugs we all need. My friend, Ethel, used to call fiber twig food until she tried avocado on rye toast. Now she jokes it's her daily victory over the bathroom scale and the bathroom itself. Not a toast person? No problem. Stir ground flax into your yogurt, blend spinach into a morning smoothie, or toss berries into your oatmeal. And if you're craving something sweet, dates stuffed with almond butter, nature's candy with a fiber kick. Now, mistake 4. Skipping breakfast altogether. Maybe you're just not hungry anymore in the mornings, or cooking feels like a chore for one. But here's the truth. Breakfast isn't about grand feasts. It's about giving your body a gentle wake-up call. Think of it like priming a pump. You're setting the tone for the whole day. Try this. The night before, mix oats, milk, a spoon of chia seeds, and a drizzle of maple syrup in a jar. Let it sit in the fridge. No cooking, no fuss. My neighbor Herb calls it his lazy man's breakfast. He eats it cold while reading the paper and swears it's the reason he can still split firewood at 72. Or, if you're really pressed, keep hard-boiled eggs and pre-cut veggies in the fridge. Grab-and-go energy that doesn't guilt-trip you. And if appetite's the issue, start small. A handful of almonds and a few bites of banana. A slice of whole-grain toast dipped in olive oil. Even a protein shake sipped slowly. Your metabolism's like a campfire. Feed it a little kindling early and it'll burn brighter all day. Now, these fixes aren't about perfection. They're about progress. But there's one last mistake that might surprise you. It's hiding in your favorite morning ritual, and it's time to give it a second look. Let's talk about the sneakiest breakfast mistake of all. Number 5. Leaning too hard on liquid energy. Now, don't panic. I'm not here to pry that coffee mug from your hands. But after 60, too much caffeine can leave you jittery, disrupt sleep, and even dehydrate you before the day starts. My Uncle Joe used to joke he had 2 cups of coffee and a prayer for breakfast. By noon, he'd be exhausted, reaching for another cup, and wide awake at midnight. Try this. Swap 1 cup of coffee for a warm mug of cocoa made with real milk. You'll get protein, calcium, and just enough sweetness to feel indulgent. Or go herbal. Peppermint tea with a cinnamon stick feels like a hug in a mug. And here's a pro tip. Start your day with a glass of water before any caffeine. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber if plain water feels blah. Your kidneys, skin, and energy levels will throw you a thank you parade. Now, let's tie this all together. Breakfast after 60 isn't about restrictions. It's about playing smart. Protein to keep you steady, fiber to keep you full, real food instead of quick fixes, and hydration that doesn't come with a caffeine crash. Think of it like a morning symphony. Every bite or sip is a note that harmonizes with your body's needs. Maybe tomorrow you'll try almond butter on rye toast instead of white bread, or toss chia seeds into your juice. Small changes, my friend. They're like planting flowers. You won't see blooms overnight, but one day, you'll wake up to a garden of energy that carries you through grandkid visits, garden projects, or whatever makes your heart sing. I'd love to hear your breakfast wins. Do you have a go-to recipe that packs a protein punch? A trick to stay hydrated? Share it below. We're all learning together. And if this video sparked an idea, pass it to a friend who might need a morning boost. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more ways to savor life after 60. Here's to mornings that start with purpose, meals that fuel your adventures, and the quiet joy of knowing you're nourishing the best version of yourself. You've earned every delicious bite. Now go out there and enjoy them.